Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Kelsey. I'm a wife and a mom of 3 kids, ages 6, 4, 2, and my husband and I are expecting baby number 4 in November. This video is going to be a little bit different than my usual content. I was honestly going to sit down today and record a video all about my pregnancy with my daughter Hattie, but the nesting urge is strong. I swear when you hit the 3rd trimester and that nesting instinct ramps up, you just get this like hyper acute vision for any dirt and clutter anywhere in your house. And all I can think about today is just looking around and seeing all the stuff that needs to be done around my house, and it is driving me nuts. So I decided that today, instead of sitting down and filming a video, I am going to clean out my refrigerator and try to organize it, and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. So if that is something that you're interested in, then keep watching. Now, before I get started, I do want to give just a little disclaimer. I had to resist the urge to wipe out my fridge before I started filming this. It is pretty grimy and gross right now, but in the spirit of being fully transparent, I left it as is for you guys to see, because I'm sure that there are tons of moms that can relate. We don't all have sparkling clean refrigerators all the time, so it is what it is and you'll get to see it all. I keep it wiped out fairly regularly, but I have 3 kids, 6 and under, so we've got grimy hands in there, spills happening constantly from them trying to get in and out of the refrigerator by themselves. We had milk leak a couple days ago that got all dried and crusty in there. We had some blackberries in the produce drawer that got kind of rotten and gross and leaked in the bottom before I realized it. So it is gross, definitely needing to be done. And so yeah, let's go take a look and I'll show you what we're starting with. Okay, so here is what we're working with. This is our fridge. It's nothing fancy. It's pretty old, but it does the job for us. It's not a huge refrigerator, but we do also have another fridge out in our garage that we use to store some extra things. Ignore that mess on the top of the fridge. That is all to be organized on another day. Not today's project, even though it's driving me nuts as well. But here we go. I will show you the inside. Okay, so over here in the door, we keep mostly condiments and things of that nature. And then on the inside, we have this lovely mess. I will give you a shelf by shelf view just in case anyone is super interested. But yeah, just between the kids coming in and out constantly and rearranging things, it is pretty disorganized. Not really any rhyme or reason to anything. We've got our meat and cheese drawer that we keep like cheese and lunch meat in. It's just a bunch of stuff piled up and thrown in. And then our produce drawers. This is the one I warned you about. It is disgusting from that leak. It needs to be cleaned. And this one I usually keep our veggies in, which are also all just thrown in there. So yeah, that is what we're starting with. Everything needs a good scrub down, so I think first and foremost I'm just gonna pull everything out and scrub everything down really quick before I start trying to figure out how to organize things. So I took out all of the condiments from the door. I think I'm gonna start by just cleaning the door first. It's so grimy. Ugh. It's like you don't realize how much junk is in there until you start pulling things out, and then it just like gives me the heebie-jeebies looking at it all. So here's all the condiments, and I just wanted to show you, I have a bowl here with just some soapy water with some white vinegar and Dawn dish soap, and that's what I'm going to use to wipe everything out. So I've got all of the food from the fridge piled here on the table, and I've got all of this cleared out. So now I am going to start cleaning everything off as quick as I can with my vinegar and dish soap solution so that I can get the food back in before it gets too warm. And I'm really not looking forward to this part because cleaning out stuff like this just is not pleasant. But here I go. Okay, so I have been cleaning out the fridge and I made another really gross discovery when I pulled the produce drawers out to wash them. So, for fear of totally humiliating myself, look, that is all underneath the produce drawers. That is disgusting. So now I'm gonna spend some time cleaning that out. So I'm a little bit sweatier and a little more out of breath than I was the last time we talked, but I have the fridge all cleaned out and sparkly clean. So I'm gonna show that to you right now. So here she is. She looks so much better than before we started, but whew, that was a lot of work. And I also just wanted to show you guys these containers. So these clear containers I've had for several years now. I think they were from Target and are made for fridge organization. And then I also had these dollar store containers just lying around, so I might use those as well. We'll see as I start putting stuff in how I end up organizing it. And I also have this bin right here that I also forgot about. Really quick too, I just want to mention that I know there's lots of people that have way prettier fridges on the inside than mine. I am not going for the beautiful container store organization for our fridge. The organizing OCD part of me would absolutely love that, but right now I don't have time or the budget to be going that all out. So I'm just looking for function. And so yeah, that's why I'm using my little hodgepodge of containers to hopefully come up with a system that will work better for us in terms of function. Let's start putting stuff back in. As you may be able to tell from the lighting and my appearance, it is several hours later. I had to end up taking a break to get kids from school and take them to sports and do bedtime routine. So it is about 8 o'clock now. The kids just laid down and I am finishing up. I managed to get everything back in the fridge obviously before we left, but I didn't get a chance to get back on here and show you guys the finished product. So here we go. Here is the finished product. We have condiments over here. I decluttered them, got rid of the stuff that was expired, and yeah, everything fits in there much more nicely now. And then here is the main part of the fridge. So over on the left, we've got drinks, some juice and milk, and then I've got our yogurt here. This bin right here is just all kinds of pickles and relish, jalapenos. I found it was really inconvenient trying to get my jars all shuffled around when I needed stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be really nice to have them in these baskets. And then this one has all kinds of sauces and some other condiments like mayonnaise, just to try to declutter that fridge door some, since everything was kind of busting out of it. This shelf will be mainly for our leftovers over here, and then this just has some yogurt and other little prepackaged snacks that are mostly for my husband and I. The meat and cheese drawer still looks pretty much the same. I couldn't come up with a great way to organize that, so if anyone has any other suggestions, let me know, but that's okay. And then on the left here, we have some extra produce that didn't fit in the drawers. And then this area, I put a like shelf riser, I think that's what they're called, in here. So on this top bin, I just have like sour cream and some dips and cheeses, things like that. And then down here, I have kids yogurt and juices. Does anyone else have kids that bring those little juices home? I think they give them to my son for like his school breakfast, and he brings them home because my littler son likes them. We don't do juice a lot around here, so it's like a treat for them. So I guess he kind of hoards them and brings them home from school. And then this basket in the front is all kids snacks. So dried fruit, some string cheese, raisins, and then yogurts. And then down there are another kind of yogurt. Yeah, we have a lot of yogurts for the kids. They really like having yogurt as a snack. And then in here, my freshly cleaned sparkly drawers. I just have fruits in here and then veggies in here. I know it still doesn't look super pretty in there, but at least everything is clean and I know what's in there. Everything is pre-cut and washed, so we can just grab it quickly when we need it. I know there's different schools of thought in terms of whether to pre-wash and cut your vegetables and fruits, but we have found for us that the stuff stays better for longer if we do that, and also that we are more likely to eat it if we just prep it all and wash it right after we buy it. So that is how we operate around here. Again, I realize that it's not the prettiest looking compared to some people that go all out at the Container Store and places like that, but I am hoping that this will be a lot more functional for us. I think having the kids snacks on the bottom and all in one place will help them be able to choose something more independently whenever they need a snack. And we all know toddlers and little kids thrive when they feel like they're getting to make choices. So I think that will definitely help. And yeah, if nothing else, it is at least clean and organized, and I will be able to find things when I need them. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I should be back on Monday with my 29-week pregnancy update. If you are interested in following along on my pregnancy and motherhood journey, please subscribe. Please leave me a comment down below. If you have any other fridge organization hacks, I would love to hear them. If you see anything in my fridge that you think could benefit from something you know about, definitely let me know. Let me know what works for you guys with your fridge organization, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.